A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another interesting live session on GETI Talk. My name is Shilpi. I'm the Relationship Manager with the Global Education and Training Institute. Today is the International Day of Understanding and Peace through Sports. So I have Dr. Shama Hassan, who's from Muscat, and she is the international advisor for Sports Academy in India. And also, she is the chairman of the National Institute of Skills Training, that is NITSAT in Muscat itself. She's also the global ambassador for the Wednesday Times in Middle East. She's a multifaceted personality. She's also practicing NLP. She is a very prolific orator. She speaks off the cuff. So here she is, and she's going to talk about a very interesting topic, which is I didn't lose gold, I won silver. So we do understand the hidden meaning behind this line, but let's give her the opportunity to elaborate on it and let us know that how every victory matters. Thank you, Dr. Shama, for joining in, and thank you for joining the Disruptive Education Movement. So here the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Ms. Shilpi. Thank you so much for this wonderful invite. Warm welcome. And it's very great honor and privilege to be here before everyone, all the users from Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. A warm welcome to each and everyone connected to global institutions. I didn't lose gold, but I won silver. Gold and silver. How many of you really apply this in your life? Ask yourself honestly, how many of you get happy with this? I didn't lose gold. Honestly, we don't, right? We want everything in life. You know my difference. I'm not happy or I'm happy. These are the statements which really creates something in our life, which acts as a driving force in our life. You know one thing, I'm very happy with my life. Why? Not because everything is going fine in my life than anyone else. I'm very happy in my life, not because everything is going fine in my life than anybody else, but because I decided to be happy as an individual. I have chosen to be happy as an individual. Then only you can drive in your life. You can move ahead in your life. There was a balloon seller. He was selling lots of balloons in his life. One day, a small boy comes and he asked him, "You have so many colors of balloons, so many colors. Violet, black, purple, green, red. So many balloons you have in your life, with you. Can you please help me in choosing which balloon will fly higher? Which balloon goes higher?" The balloon seller, he was just shocked. He was he started smiling and he told to that small boy, "My dear, it's not the color of the balloon that will help you to rise higher. It's not the color of the balloon. It is the amount of air that is filled inside the balloon. Amount of air that is filled inside the balloon." The same applies in your life. You want to succeed, you want to win gold, or you want to win silver, whatever. The first requirement is how much amount of air you have in your life, what you are feeling inside. Is it attitude? What kind of attitude? Is it gratitude? Is it sincerity? Is it ability to face the adversity? Especially if you focus on the adversities, sports will help you in bringing out that. Sports help us in bringing up that spirit of building the capacity, tenacity to withstand the adversities in life, all the kind of adversities in life, the resiliency to win up, the resiliency to bounce back, that can be achieved only through the sports. And finally, the ultimate is producing the peace in our life. This can happen only when we start dreaming. We start giving wings to our dreams. When we start giving wings to our dreams, my dear friends, you will prepare yourself. You know, people start telling you that you cannot do this. You cannot do this at all. And we accept it. And we accept whatever they tell to us. When people tell you that you cannot do this, it means that not you, they are not showing your capacity, but they are showing you their limits. They are showing their limits. Please make note of this point. When people tell you that you cannot do this, that means they are showing their limits. You don't stop there itself. You stretch yourself, you expand yourself. You stretch yourself and expand yourself to grow ahead, to move ahead. Like in sports, we have lots of bumpy roads in life. We have lots of bumpy roads, lots of problems, lots of uncertainties that are going to come up in life. And you can overcome them only, what is the condition that is required to overcome these bumpy roads in life? By having a strong will. You need to be a strong will. You need to be a strong will to overcome the bumpy roads in life. These bumpy roads can be scattered, can be leveled like a football ground. They can be leveled as a football ground when you start playing a ball game of life as a winner. When I'm talking about the winner, I just want to ask all of you a question. Who is a winner? Whom do you consider as a winner in life? According to you, who is a winner? Winner is not a person who has a good strategies. Winner is not a person who has good strategies to succeed, who knows each and every kind of strategies. He is not the winner. Winner in life. Winner is a person who is ready to come back. Winner is a person who is ready to come back even after having a recurring falls. Please note it down, my dear friends. The sports explains us this process, this phenomena, this strategy that we have this bad notion that we consider anybody, whoever is having a good strategies, whoever having good plans, good ideas, we consider themselves as a winner, and we consider themselves as a failures, ourselves as a failures, because we didn't have any strategies. It's not that. The main ingredient for a victory, for winning in life, is that develop that attitude. Even though you fall, even though recurring falls are there in your life, you will bounce back. You will bounce back with your attitude, with your sincerity, with your commitment, with your dedication. These are the ingredients of a sportsman. You know one thing, my dear friends, when we are young, when we are 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, our parents hold our tender hands and take us towards the ground. They make us to sit on a small cycle. They make us to go ahead. They bring some sports equipments to play. The first thing that we do in our life is not reading books. Anybody? Is there anybody who first starts reading books in your life? Please let me know that. Is there anybody who starts their life by reading books? No, right? So, what's the first thing we do in our life? As soon as we, 1 year means we start, not 1 year, I think even 6 months, we start playing, we start walker, why we start walker as soon as 6 months? We fall and we get up. These are the etiquettes of life that we are learning. The etiquettes of life that if you fell down, also no problem, get up. You will learn to get back. You will learn to bounce back. If you fall, also you will bounce back. Our parents, they train us, the first thing they train us this. Why they do this? Because they are preparing us for our life. They are preparing us, the etiquettes of life. We are giving the etiquettes of life by this way. So, falling, again recovering, these are the things that we are learning. The first thing is resiliency, we are learning, but very bad. As we grow up, these tendencies that we have learned in our stages, these tendencies we forget. When you're young, 2 years, 3 years, you cannot see anybody crying. When somebody cries, you start crying, right? That is the peace. That is the compassion. That is the connection. That is the empathy that we built up. That's what, even when when we are playing, when you are young, when the other person falls down, you don't enjoy that. You feel bad. But why not this when we become big as well? Why don't we follow the same policy? Why we start building limits? Why don't we expand? This is where we have to work out. If you want to win gold, this is where you have to work out. Even though you don't win gold, but you have to win silver, this is where you have to work out. A person, your friend, got promotion, or your friend got 100% marks, not you. Don't you feel bad for that? Don't you feel bad? And most of the people start feeling bad that he got, I didn't. And their emotions of disappointment turns to anger, from anger to jealousy, from jealousy to murders, suicides. Oh my God. We tend to so many places, right? We lead our emotions to promote like anything, which is not the process of life. We have to cut out that. We should not promote these emotions. How can we do that? If you lose, how can you do that then? One is help yourself with encouraging others, like a coach in sports. How he encourages to withstand the adversities, to withstand the uncertainties, to withstand the peaks and valleys, trials and tribulations. In the same way, try to inspire yourself. Go and tell your friend, because of you, I have learned something. I am inspired by your success. Tell him all this. He will start loving you and you will start loving yourself as well. There will be no jealousy. There will be no anger. There will be no disappointment. There will be no suicide and only gold, gold, gold. This will act as a driving factor to win gold in your life. This will act as a driving factor to know that I didn't lose gold, but I won silver. I didn't lose gold, but I won silver. Winning is not important, my dear friends. Winning is not important. Learning is important. If you are failing in sports, sports means here failing in sports of life. If you are failing in sports of life, understand one thing that you are learning 100,000 ways of winning. You got my point? You are failing. It doesn't mean that you are a failure. You are not failing, my dear friends. You are learning 100,000 ways. That means 1 lakh ways of winning the game of life. It's a winning the game of life. That's the reason when you are young, when you are small, we always appreciate, we always encourage you if you fail, no problem. You are going to win again because you are going to get the lesson of how to win. You are going to develop that strategies of winning by losing. So always remember in your life that I neither lose nor win, but I will learn. You will never lose. You will never win, but you will always learn. You will always learn in life something or something else. And this brings peace in our life. When you commit yourself to this attitude that, yes, I have everything, I have chosen myself to be happy with the main ingredients of life. I have chosen to be happy. Nobody is responsible for my happiness. When you decide this, there will be ultimate happiness. Sportsman spirit brings that happiness. The resiliency brings that happiness, ultimately brings peace in your life, peace in the society, peace all over the world. All over the world, you can bring the peace. This is the most important criteria which we are really forgetting. You know, my dear friends, life's toughest battles don't come to only to the strong people. Here, the toughest battles will be for those people who thinks they can, who thinks they will win by thinking they can, by choosing they can. So when toughest battles comes in your life, don't compromise. Don't compromise that with your life that I'm a loser now. I'm a loser. Develop the spirit that yes, battle is tough. I'm also tough. Battle is having a bumpy roads. Never mind. Never mind. I have a strong will. It's the toughest road, but you have a strong will. Road is tough, road is bumpy, but you have a strong will. When you will have a strong will? When? When you believe in yourself. When you believe that you are a warrior, not a warrior. You are a warrior, but not a warrior. So consider yourself in that way. Consider, mold yourself, mold your personality. Mold your personality with the sportsman spirit. Recently, I have given a story at one of the global summit for sustainable developmental goals about the peace. You know, my dear friends, there were 3 candles. One candle is faith, another candle is love, and the other candle is peace. We thought that now in this present world, nobody wants me, nobody likes me, nobody likes. Then why should I lit? Why should I lit? Let me go off. And it stopped burning. It stopped litting. Then faith said, yes, I'm not any more stronger now. People are not so faithful. So it's of no use in again letting. So let me go off. Then love came, and love said, "You're right. No more indispensable to everyone now. People don't love me. Even they are not loving their loved ones. Then what is the use of myself? I will also go off. I will also not lit now anymore." So all the love, faith, peace which are required for our world are no more now. So what should happen to the world? Tell me. How we will survive without this? If no love, if no peace, if no faith, how we will survive in our life? Any idea? Is there anybody who can answer me? That how can we survive? If there is no love, if there is no this, how can we survive? Do you know how? By the fourth candle. And the fourth candle is hope. And the fourth candle is hope. Hope. Hope means hope says, why you are worrying, my dear world? I am there. Till I am lighting, till I am lighting, then I can relit these three candles: peace, faith, and love. I can bring them back in the world again. So, my dear friends, we all need to be a supermodel. We have to become brand ambassadors for hope. We have to become brand ambassadors for hope to lit these candles, to bring the peace in life, to bring the faith in life, to bring the love in life, which we are losing now, connecting to the technology, connecting only to the current situations. We are currently completely dependent only on the physical world. We are not using our spiritual intelligence. We are not using our emotional intelligence. We are not using our social intelligence. So let's bring them back, which are sleeping now. Let's awaken them. Let's bring that peace to the world. Let's bring that happiness factor all over the world. Happiness factor? What is this happiness factor? Happiness factor is something that is missing in the society now. How many of you are ready to address anybody comes to your home? How very without your gadgets, people are busy with their gadgets. They don't even notice who is coming to the home, who is going from the home. The children are busy with their gadgets. The children have forgot their sportsman spirit. They have forgot playing with the people. They have forgot playing with the nature. Yes. So these are the things that are really unrealistic nowadays. These unrealistic things have to come back to the realistic now if we have to achieve the peace. The modern day students need to understand that there is a factor called as a criticism management. Criticism management that will really help us to lit the candles. If anybody is criticizing you, don't consider them as your enemies. If anybody is criticizing you, try to unleash your potential for that. You cannot make everybody happy in the life. So don't stop dreaming because somebody has criticized you. And don't stop winning the silver or gold because of somebody who has criticized you. Develop that attitude. If anybody tells you that you are not good in maths, tell them that yes, I'm good in English. Show that gratitude. Yes, I will find better ways to improve my maths. Find some better ways to improve your maths. This is how you have to develop the criticism. You are not beautiful. Somebody will tell you are not beautiful. Then appreciate the one who is beautiful, no matter. And tell them, yes, I have the reasons to be beautiful, to show up in my life. You don't have a Mercedes. Yes, I don't have Mercedes, but I have a beautiful cycle, a wonderful cycle. Thanks. Bring thankfulness for everything that you have. These adversities, sports help us to bring out that. Now, during this pandemic, many people are not getting these opportunities to have this sportsman spirit, to interact, to play, to empower themselves. But, my dear friends, always remember sports are connected with the peace. That's the reason we are the beginning, we start the foundation of our life with the sports. We start the competitions. Why we do competitions? To create that spirit, to create that, to lit that fire of struggle, to create that fire of struggling in life. Otherwise, you will not succeed. More the struggles. Some people think that I have lots of struggles in life. See, my neighbor, he doesn't have any struggles. He's just every day, he doesn't have any problem. He's just smoothly enjoying his life. I want to ask all of you one question here. Who thinks this, who keep this type of mentality that I have lots of problems, but they don't have problems in life? We see many people thinking that. I want to tell them that the more the complexities in your life, exponentially you will grow. How's that? How is it possible? Means, my dear friends, when you have a tough exams coming up, you are so scared, you are so nervous, right? When you have exams, tough exams, you're so scared, you're so nervous. But when that exams finish, what happens? Can you tell me the day you finish the exams? The day you finish the exams, your happiness is more than earning millions, right? Ask me. I know how we used to prepare for masters to get rank in masters, only 7 seats. My university, there were only 7 seats in the university for in my post graduation MSc. And after reservations for the OC, I will be getting only 2 seats. I have to get 2 seats. Within the 2 seats, the rank. 7 seats totally, and within two, I have to get. The goal is very hard task, but I have to get it. I have to get it. So day and night, I worked hard with dedication, commitment, sincerity. And you know what's the result? I got top 1 rank in MSc. All the graduates from all the over the universities has written the exam, and I got top 1 rank in the university. Top 1 rank from SK University, Sri Krishnadevara University, at the top 1 ranker in MSc Zoology. In MSc, this is admission I'm telling. And after admission, my 2 years finish and I'm the gold medalist. I'm the topper. You can imagine my happiness when I got to know that I got the first rank in the university in the entrance of examination over the millions of people who has written the exam. How much happiness? It is more worth than the millions of money. Why? Because I worked day and night hard. The complexities are more. The struggle was more. It was not 1 or 2 people. It was not just 1 or 2 people that are writing the exam and I got it first rank. It's all the country. They are writing the exam in different universities and getting top. How much happiness? Because more the complexities, the tougher the complexities in your life, the happiness will be more. The same thing happens when you finish your exams. When you finish your exams, you feel so happy because you worked so hard all these days, and that happiness comes when you finish that struggle. The same thing applies to your life as well. To the sports teaches us that. That brings peace in your life. That when you have struggles and when you win it, when you overcome those struggles with your resiliency, bouncing back, nature, peace, only peace in your life. Trust me. The only peace in your life. That's what, from my childhood, I have developed that spirit. I have developed the spirit of competitiveness. Competition not with others, competition with myself. That's what I always tell to everyone. Don't compare yourself or compete yourself with others. When you do this, you don't get peace. Oh, she is doing more better than me. Then if you think and you start narrowing down the gaps of development, you are the loser. You are the loser. Don't compare yourself or compete yourself with others. Instead, compare yourself with yourself only, not with others. Compare yourself with yourself that were before, yourself with the past of you, yourself with the past of you, how you are before and how you are now. Compare there, compete yourself with that. I request each and everyone today, whoever are watching me, whoever are watching me, please note it down that never compare yourself with others. She's having that car, she's having this, she is the doctorate, she is that, she is getting loved, she is getting so many likes. Yeah, this is a new problem that started now due to the social media. She knows she's getting so many likes for her post, she's getting so many comments for her posts, but I'm not getting likes, I'm not getting comments for my posts. I request you, nobody is going to rise you up with their likes or comments. If they like or comment something, it's not, you are not going to achieve everything. It's you that has to appreciate you, raise your respect before yourself. You start liking yourself. You start appreciating that, yes, I have this and I will definitely do that. So others' likes, others' comments should not be your priority. It is just an accessory. It is just an accessory. Remember that. You are the one who has to choose that how to respect yourself, how to appreciate yourself, how to love yourself. Then you can build a boundary, a bridge to the success, a bridge to lean your ladder against the proper wall, against the exact wall. If you start comparing like this with your professional life, with your personal life, and now new one, social media life, everyone, they are getting awards, I'm not getting awards. My dear friends, awards, likes, comments, yes, they encourage us. Don't take the dark side of it. If anybody is getting that, let them get it. It is their hard work they are getting. And you are also not less. You are also the best version. You have that potential in you to get it back. You can get that back, you know that. Only thing is, unleash that potential. So don't get a victim of social media. I want to request each and everyone again. Nowadays, by seeing social media, people are posting that they are going here and there, they are getting awards. Yes, let them post. Don't count their likes, don't count their comments, don't count their luxuries, don't count anything. This is a test for you, this is an exam for you. When you see these things, but still you are a tolerant, you are a tolerant, instead of taking it in a negative way, from fixed mindset, transform yourself to growth mindset, to a growth mindset that, yes, I will bring the best version. I will see that, to be honest, when from the time I was in my school, in my college, and in my university, even now, I watch something, I like to see that. When I don't watch movies. I'm not at all a fan of movies or TV, any programs. I don't watch. Yeah, I listen some music, and some I like to listen talks of the people, especially inspirational talks. Whenever I see any songs or anything, or whenever I see somebody in the social media who is doing something great work, I oh, she's getting more awards than me. I think I'm not getting like her. I don't count myself. I don't depend myself on somebody's likes. I don't give anybody the right to choose who I am. Please, you also do that. Don't give your right, your life's right, that they decide what is your worth. Their likes and their comments should not be your worth, should not decide your worth. Your worth is what's your hard work, your dedication, your commitment, your sincerity, your transparency. You are doing your hard work very transparently, with very sincerity, but still no more likes. No problem. You keep on doing that. Universe definitely will serve you. I just want to tell in a Hindi, the Shah Rukh Khan's one of the quote which he always says, जब किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहते हैं तो सारी कायनात उसको आपसे मिलाने के लिए लग जाती है. किसी चीज को शिद्दत से चाहते हैं तो सारी कायनात उसको आपसे मिलाने के लिए लग जाती है. So keep that zeal, passion, that I want to win the gold. Definitely I will win. If not, I will win the silver if I lose the gold. So keep that intention, keep that spirit, and don't let anybody's ideas, anybody's decisions, anybody's opinions to reject your reality. Got it? So be yourself, be the best version of yourself, and just do whatever you can honestly. Honesty is the first criteria for success. When you show honesty and conviction, it will be seen by the world. Don't do for the sake of the world. Don't do anything for the sake of the world. You do for your passion, for your love, to keeping yourself happy. That is intrinsic motivation, which is driven by your passion. So my dear friends, lastly, I just request you that in this post-pandemic world, if any artificiality, any show of fakeness will be only a limited time success. You want to succeed in your life, bring the change from the roots. Bring the change from the roots, and you will have a healthy tree, healthy plant. If your roots are stronger and broader enough, then you will grow healthy and prosperous in your life. So keep this in your mind and don't get carried away, especially the youth. I just want to tell you that don't get carried away by the likes, by the subscribers. Even with one like, with one subscriber, and with one comment, you can bring the change. So Don't depend your worth. You did so much of hard work. Nobody appreciated you for that. You didn't get the likes. It's not your problem. It's their problem. Done? So keep this attitude, and attitude should be your altitude. So all the best wishes to for the wonderful world, for the peaceful world from Dr. Shama Hussain. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. Thank you so much for your such a prolific oration. And, in a very simple way, you have been able to put across all the points that lead a person to be a winner. So, the only thing I can do is sum it up with a quote that I read somewhere, that life's battles don't always go to the fastest or the strongest man. Sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. So thank you
Definitely.
once again and have a very lovely evening. And I
Thank
hope to
you.
see you again coming up with another topic. We'd like to have you as our guest once more on our Getty Talk. Thank you so much for
Definitely.
joining.
Definitely,
And my
Shilpi. Thank
audience,
you.
I would love you to stay tuned in for another session coming up, as it is the International Day of Sports. So there is a session, I'm just another 20 minutes.